Aquarius is not the water one? Aquarius, why has it got aqua in the name then? Smart guy. Because it's a jug? That makes no sense. What? What was the water jug like? That's what I thought. Maybe she's just jugging air? Jugging? Is that a verb? To jug? Yeah, it is now. It's my birthday. Jugging's a verb. Thank you everyone who asked me a question. And if you still want to ask me a question, you can either pop it in my Discord or pop it in chat. I'm easy, but I figured if I had some to answer, I haven't actually prepped answers for these, but I thought, just in case no one comes to the stream, I've got some questions to answer. But me of little faith, some people did come to the stream. So thank you, I appreciate it. Right, Pastryman asked, what's the airspeed velocity of an unladen European swallow? I don't know, but I do love the Monty Python references. So appreciate that. Your Twitter bio says non-practicing Welshman. So are you originally from Wales and speak Welsh? I am originally from Wales. Yes, I was born there a long time ago in a galaxy far away. But yeah, I was born in Cardiff in South Wales, where I lived until I was 18, 19. And then I moved to England for a long time. And now I want to move back because it seems pretty cool in Wales and I just want to move back now. I kind of miss it. Do I speak Welsh though? No, I don't. I went to a school that didn't offer, oddly enough, a school in Wales that didn't offer Welsh as an option, so I don't speak Welsh, unfortunately. Gotta say though, it is quite a pretty language. If you've ever watched Lord of the Rings, the Elven language, I believe, is a mix of Welsh and I want to say Danish. I might be wrong, but there's some Welsh in that. Pretty language, very nice. But yeah, I do miss Wales. I miss the castles. There's not enough castles where I live now. Like actual nice castles you can visit, so yeah. What is your favourite and least favourite thing about living in the UK? This is a tough one. It's really tough to think of a question of a thing that I don't like about the UK that's specifically UK. Like, you know, there's always problems like, oh, what don't you like about things? Oh, some people, you know. Oh, what don't I like about it? Favourite thing about the UK? There's a few things. I think I like the really different cultures that are smashed into the UK. Like, there's an interesting phrase that someone said, I think Key said it to me, and I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. And it's like, what was it? It was, British people think 400 miles is a long way, and Americans think 400 years is a long time. It's that kind of thing. We're a really small island, but there's so many different cultures. Like, even like Cornwall has its own little culture, and areas of England are just so different to others. So I think I like that. You can just go, you know, not very far. We're tiny but old as heck, much like myself. But yeah, I think that's what I like most about living in the UK. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been... I went to the US and I've been to Hong Kong, so I'm not that well travelled, but I never get the feeling that there's like that many sort of subcultures. Like, I know in America it differs state to state, but it's, I don't know. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Talk about your state, your country. I'm interested. Because I suppose France has, like, the Basque people. But again, I don't know that much about different types of French person or German person. Anyway, that's a really long way around of saying that's what I like about the UK. Least favourite thing about you living in the UK? UK public transport. I think I like the tube. The tube works really well. And it's quite efficient, so good job, the tube. But like national travel infrastructure can just blow me because it's awful. I've never got on a train that's on time. I've never got on a train that's not been packed. Same with buses. And it's like, if there's snow, everything stops. Not a fan. Yeah. I mean, respect to the people who work in it and try and make it work. But there's something like really, really like institutionally wrong with our public transport. And it's not like, oh, it's the driver's fault, or it's... There's something massive. It needs an overhaul. Super expensive for like a not very good experience? Exactly. Sleeper gets it. I think the only thing I really want to try is there is a sleeper train that goes from London to Scotland. And I don't know why, I just really fancy doing a sleeper journey. Like an overnight train. It just seems really quite fun to me. Renationalise the trains? Yes. Also, I don't know, it's kind of lost that romanticism to it, which I kind of miss from when I was little, which actually brings me up to another question for later, but I'll answer that now. Metro subways are rarely on time even. Good point. I think... I don't know, I think the problem here is that it's really pushed as that is your only way to get around, and sometimes it just doesn't work. Tell you what though, I would love to go on an American train. They look so cool. Queen Leo, welcome on in, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, actually, has Sleepy stumbled upon my other novel? Oh. Oh, wait, do I need to change my answer? Do you know what? No, because I'm going to get all... I'm going to get all grumbly about UK, and I don't want to do that. But, yeah. Leo, welcome. Like, I have... Actually, I'll answer that in a bit, but yeah, American trains look cool. Tell you what does look cool, but is really not workable, monorails. They look amazing, but they just don't... They don't work, and people don't like them. The views... Yeah, I was thinking about doing it when I was in my 20s, Key, when I went to America, and it's like... I didn't, but I kind of regret that I didn't. Yeah, so that's my things about the UK. Who is your favourite Spice Girl? Comedy answer, Old Spice. Actual answer, Ginger, probably. When I was young, I always had the hots for Ginger. Don't know why. That's my favourite Spice Girl. Was she called Ginger Spice or was she called Jerry Spice? I had the same music teacher as Mel B. The Goblin Help Deck? I love that name. Hello, welcome on in. First time chatter, welcome, welcome. It was Ginger Spice, thank you. So did Dylan. Oh, wow. What a claim to fame. My claim to fame is, yes, Goblin. Is calling you Goblin okay? Or do you prefer Deck? Let us know. Or if you really like being called your full name, then we'll do that. One of our music teachers is in Full Monty too? Such claims to fame. My claim to fame is I went to the same school as Anthony Hopkins. And I went to the same school as Anthony Hopkins at around about the same time as well. About 8:30 in the morning.
Why are you the way that you are?
Nexus Nova, welcome on in. I love that as a reaction. I get that a lot. It's like, oh, he's British. And thank you. Thank you so much. I used to be called that lady or just lady? Okay. I will try and remember that. I cannot promise. My mind is addled, but I will try. Lady, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Nexus, thank you for the follow. For some reason, the follower alert didn't go off, but thank you so much. There it is. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, lady, welcome on in. Good to see you. And thank you for the follow as well. I used to be called, and I'm still called the Kraken. Are you actually... Can I call you Nexus? Would that be okay? I mean, if you're really set on crackheads. Oh boy. Yeah, can we stick with that? Oh boy. What a day. Thank you all very much for popping in again, by the way. I know I've said it before. Yes, actually, and you'll call me next. Okay. Thank you, Nexus. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you're just joining, we're doing some AMA stuff. People have asked me questions in my Discord, so I'm going through them at the moment. Mr. Beckley was the conductor when they were practicing. So many claims to fame. I don't think I've even met anyone famous. Gee, who have I met that's famous? Oh, Matt Mercer. I've met Matt Mercer. I met him and shook hands with him. He was very nice. Ooh. Pastryman came in with another interesting question as well, which was, in school, how much American history do you learn? And when I was at school, not very much. I think, yeah, Pastry followed up with, we only learned British history through the context of wars. And yeah, Pastry, exactly the same. We only pretty much learned about America in the context of World War II. And that was pretty much it. Yeah, so we didn't learn much at all. But what I did, because for whatever reason, when I was growing up, I was a real massive... What's the word? Is it Americanophile? No. I really loved America anyway. So when I got old enough, I went to do a degree in American history. And I learned a ton of stuff about America. Way more than I ever thought I would learn. But that's the only time, because I did it by choice, that I learned about American history. Otherwise, not very much at all, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a shame. What's the American for Tia Boo? As an American, let me sum it up for you. America is great, but we're actually just... Well, I think that could sum up a lot of countries. Pretty much every country, almost, Nexus. But there's so much interesting stuff about America. We're Yahoo? Oh no. But yeah, I love... There's a lot of aspects of American culture that I like. And I used to like a lot more. When I was real young, I say real young, 13, I was... There's a yeehaw in there somewhere. I need to find it. Go on, Key, you can do it. I was really into muscle cars, and when I was much younger than that, I got into the Detroit Lions, who are still my team. Go Lions. Yeehaw, boo. Key. Hey, Adio, don't make me time you out now. At least no one can accuse me of being a glory chaser by supporting the Lions. I know you. Wow, Key, unbelievable. Unbelievable, on my birthday as well. Go on, Adio, tell everyone who your team is. I don't follow sports. Only thing I know about America. All right. Wow. Targeted on my birthday. Unreal. Yes, I know they suck. I know they suck. I know they've never been to a Super Bowl. One of only 4 teams in the NFL who've never been to a Super Bowl. They do suck. I know. But listen, love is love. Gonna be honest, don't like football. That's fair. I don't like soccer. And it's like... Kit just piling on. Their basketball team isn't good. No, they're not. I'm sorry you're going through this. Leo, listen. I'm a Lions fan. I go through it every year. It's fine. Their hockey is okay, but used to be better. Yes, they absolutely did. Back in the 90s, much better. But now, no. Controversial take, football sucks. Fair. Everyone has their likes and dislikes. But it's not for everyone. But for whatever reason, when I was young, I just really got into it. And I was like, oh, Detroit Lions are really cool. And it doesn't matter that they're not good. I just like them. I think maybe that's to do with the muscle car connection. I don't know. Because Detroit used to be Motor City. Used to be. Very sad now. Matto, back in the 90s, were you an adult or a kid still? That's a great question. Yes, I was still a kid. I mean, depends which bit of the 90s. It's like you were rebelling against the Welsh pull of rugby and landed on America. Yeah, pretty much. Sort of similar shaped ball. Always forget the hockey exists. Yeah. I'm a gamer through and through. We appreciate the gamers. I certainly do. I was born in 96, so how old then? Ugh. I don't have to say. I'm going to say old enough. There we go. Born in 96 though. Holy crap. But yeah, we appreciate I especially appreciate the gamers because in my job as a community manager, the gamers are great. You were just, that's fair enough. Thank you, Zach. No, don't worry. Don't worry, it's fine. It is absolutely fine. If you, by the way, if you're really young, don't say your age in chat, because we were talking about this earlier. If you're particularly young, Twitch might come for you. So, yeah. Also, we don't know who's watching the chat, and we don't want some really naughty people coming after you if you're particularly young. So, don't say your age if you can avoid it. Oh, yeah, I forget you can't hear Key in the background now. Yeah, you're absolutely fine, Zach. Also, Shady Trees, hello, welcome on in. Look at all the 90s babies. I appreciate a good 90s baby. I'm illegal, so I'm good. Okay. It's more of a reminder for... More of a reminder for people in general. Hello. Yeah. God. A Celebi? Oh yeah, and there is. Chat, if you play the Pokemon community game, feel free to go catch. God, Gen Z. Man. Dude, I lose track of the gens. Where were we? Oh yeah, questions. While you're catching. Queen Leo of Animal inquires, what's your favourite breed of dog and of cat? Favourite breed of dog, Greyhound. I do love a good long dog. I just think they're cute. Favourite breed of cat, Snow Leopard. Yes. Yeah, thank you for your question. Font asks, what did you want to be when you were a kid? This goes back to the question earlier. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a train driver because I thought trains were really cool. Now that I've grown up though, yeah, trains are still cool, but I don't want to do the job. I would rather play a game where I'm a train driver. Key didn't know that. I know you didn't know that, which is why I was looking forward to saying that. Because how often does that come up with your partner? Like, what did you want to do when you were a kid? But yeah, the first thing... My uncle is a train driver? That's kind of cool. Oh, thank you, Nexus. I will probably forget that, but thank you very much. I could have fixed the transit system. Oh no, Kit, you're right. There's an alternative universe Britain where I fixed the transit system and I'm not complaining about it. Grats, Zach, for getting the Celebi. Oh no, now I feel really guilty for not being a train driver. And I'm the reason why it sucks. But yeah, I wanted to be a train driver, and when I was really little I used to go train spotting with my dad. Not even proper train spotting, just like watching trains. Different time. But now there's video games, which I'm much more interested in. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. Another font question. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Currently, Wales. My grandpa was a train conductor here in America. That is so cool. Again, maybe it's the... I don't know, the love of the American stuff in me. but being an American train conductor sounds so much more interesting. See, in my head, American trains are like just really cool, and some of them still have cow catchers on the front. I know they don't, but Japan's a good one. I think at the moment, I used to be like, oh, I'd love to live this place in the world, this place in the world, but now I've kind of got a bit older. I'm like, I just want to settle somewhere, just settle down. And Wales, it's where I've come from, and it's like I feel like I could, you know, really chill out there, not retire there, but you know. Canada is also another place. I did actually look at going to move to America. And I was like, okay, what do I need for a green card? And there was no way I was making that. I am not smart enough or special enough to live in America. Best part of American trains is the graffiti all over the cars. Changed my mind. Do you know what? Adio, that's a thought. Netherlands? That's quite a nice one. Oh my goodness. Tidal, welcome on in. Hello Tidal, good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Tidal, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Tip for moving to America, don't. I hear that a lot. If I could grab your citizenship, I'd move to Holland. Again, that kind of area, very nice place. Tidal, what were you playing? Oh, Klonoa 2, how is it? I played the demo on Switch, because I remember the originals. And are you having a good time with it? I thought that the because it's not a remaster, it's not a remake, it's a remaster, isn't it? So I thought the demo I played was quite fun. Yunki, settle down. Let me and Dill and Dan come visit. I'll bring my dogs and Dill and Dan can bring theirs. Yes, because we want to get a dog as well. Oh, by the way, yes, giveaway. Anyone hasn't done it yet? Exclamation mark ticket. Giving away a code for Borderlands 3 Director's Cut at the end of the stream. Anyone at all can enter. It's fucked up over here. I think, yeah, it's there's a lot going on in the world right now. Which is why I like to do a little stream. Hopefully take people's minds off it a bit. Give you a little bit of chill time. Away from the rigours of the world. Or at least that's my mission. I hope I get, like, kinda there. Key. Oh, have I been staying hydrated? I haven't, but I'm going to drink some tea. Goodness, love me some tea. Another font question. If you could have a superpower, what would you choose? Okay, chat. Your take on this, is having extra arms a superpower? Because if that's a superpower, I'd have that. Because there's so many situations where I'm like, I could do with an extra pair of hands. Me and Dan might be getting our dog fairly soon, because it seems like... Oh. Dill, that's amazing. Yes, 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 excitement. Doggos, doggos, we love that. What kind of tea and how do you take it? I have Twinings English breakfast tea, just with some milk. Well, oat milk now, because I'm avoiding dairy. I mean, it's definitely superhuman. Yeah, I'm just like... I just think it would be nice to have an extra pair of arms. Just imagine all the stuff that I could do extra. I could be my own player. Oh no, I couldn't be my own player too, because I'd still have the one mind. So no, that's dumb. But yeah, I'd have extra arms because I think that'd be handy, especially when lifting stuff. Elemental control nexus. That's an interesting one. Like Storm. Yeah, I think that's what I'd have. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. Sorry, I got lost in my thoughts. Technically, yes, but it would usually come with another power. That's okay, Kit. Sakurai played Smash with 2 control. Yes! I did see that. Oh, okay. Maybe I could be my own player too. For games. Oh. Come with another power like Machamp. Yes. Yeah, it would be like Machamp. Or... Oh, what was the Square Enix RPG where there was like the Anubis people who had loads of arms? Not loads, but an extra set. They were cool. Was that Last Remnant? Telekinesis for Ki. Ki, you could make your own tea with your powers of your mind. Oh! You could be like Professor Xavier in your chair. There you go. We've got all of the X-Men's now. Also, did everyone see all of the San Diego Comic-Con Marvel stuff? Is there anyone excited? I'll be honest, I'm only really excited about She-Hulk. But there's some good news there. I totally forgot it was Comic-Con. But yeah, superpowers. Font also asks, what do you believe is your current human, kind of boring but something neat superpower? I don't know. Flying, save time. Oh. And then we solve the travel problem. I forgot Comic-Con existed title. Yeah, it just snuck up on me this year. Like on Saturday, I think it was Saturday or Friday night. He was like, oh yeah, it's Comic-Con. Oh yeah. I am way more into games now than I was. I used to be really into films and comics, but now not so much. So yeah, I just forget when it is. Kit, that's a good one as well. Good superpowers, everyone. I don't know what my kind of boring superpower is. Maybe helping people relax with my voice? I don't know. People have said my voice is really relaxing. Quite a few people have a nap to it, which is great. I like that. Yeah, I think that would... I don't know. Yeah, I'll go with that. Font, I'm going with that. Relaxing voice powers for help to sleep. Hashtag lo-fi dear Matto to relax study to. Oh, Pastry again with more questions. When did you know Ki was the one? For those that don't know, Ki is my wife. She is in the room with me at the moment and is one of my mods, and I'm very lucky to have her. I love her very much. Mwah to you, Ki. Boring superpowers to have a panic attack when doing nothing. Boring superpower, gills. Gills is pretty cool. Do you actually have gills though? Gryffindor, help! Thank you, Jen. Welcome on in. Matt, so you need to say it like Borat. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what Borat sounds like. Like, what is Borat the... Ah, it's nice.
Yeah.
That's the one, okay. From the Fakistan, says Ki. Wait, Isn't Borat from Kazakhstan? Which is not a fake Istan. No. He is shitting on people from Kazakhstan. That's why they were angry about it. Anyway. So yeah, Kia's my wife. Is that it? Sorry. Kazakhstan is very much a country. The thing I learned about... Oh, wait, no. Is it Kazakhstan? Do you know, the thing I've learned, but has now been pushed out of my brain, I played GeoGuessr on stream ages ago, and I was in this country, and I was like, oh, I think it's Kazakhstan, because it's... all the text is in Cyrillic, but it doesn't look like Russia. And someone was like, oh, it won't be Kazakhstan because Google Street View is not allowed there. And it was somewhere else close. I think it was Kazakhstan, but now I've forgotten. Any GeoGuessr peeps, if you know, let me know. Otherwise, I'll look it up later. Key. Sorry, Key. I want to also say Kazakhstan might also be the birthplace of the Apple. Anyway. Borat always manages to transport me back to 2006. Borat very much a child of his time. Like, you wouldn't find it now. No, not that. Like apples. Actual apples. I don't know, that's a random fact I might have misheard.
Why are
And
you
yes.
the way you are?
There was a new Borat 2 years ago. What? My finger is so far away from the pulse. My finger is like just waving wildly in the air. I don't know what's going on in the world. Did I answer the page question? When did you know Key was the one? I'm going to answer it now. I honestly couldn't tell you. Right at the start of the pandemic. Oh, God. I learned a new thing. When did I know Key was the one? I couldn't tell you for sure. Because we got together and it was just like, there was definitely a point, but I couldn't tell you exactly when it was that I was like, this is it. This is amazing. We love it. We love the, you know, we love being around each other and all that kind of thing. You know, we just love being around. We chat a lot. Like, I don't know how much couples talk, but we seem to talk a lot to each other about loads of random shit. And every time it's just wonderful to do. There was American political implications to Borat, so I can't go into it. Oh. That sounds heavy, Kit. But I had no idea. So I think I was paying attention to too many other things at the beginning of pandemic, but wow. But also thank you. Page Duran again. Page Duran with all these. Page Duran's got some really interesting. I mean, everyone's had some interesting questions. Page Duran's just like loads of them. What 3 books would you want with you on a deserted island? I would probably take Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way, because I love that book. And I love Bruce Campbell. Absolute awesome guy. From Michigan. Random. That's all I know about him. So yeah. Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way. I would take The Pleasure of My Company by Steve Martin. Because that, again, is another book I loved. And, yeah, I could read that again and again. Font, welcome on in. Hello. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hi, hi. And the last book would probably be my guide to JRPGs. Because I'm loving that. And if I'm on a desert island and I haven't got my JRPGs, I'm going to read about them. Because, you know, I would miss them too much. Yeah, so those would be my 3 books, I think. I think that's a bit of a tough one, actually. There's a Neil Gaiman book I've got that he signed for me. American Gods. No, I'll stick with my 3. Yeah, Bruce Campbell's book, really funny, and it's sort of... I read it and I'd never thought about actors being like, that's your day job. Because Bruce Campbell in the book talks about how there are like blue-collar actors who like, they turn up to their job, they go away, they find another job the next week. And I was like, if you're an actor, it's all like really glamorous, and for some, it's just not. It's just like you go from job to job, and that's what you do. But interesting. What is your favourite depiction of Sherlock Holmes and Robin Hood? Favourite depiction of Sherlock Holmes is Elementary. I thought I preferred it to Sherlock, and loads of people got mad with me about it. Me saying, oh yeah, I prefer Elementary to Sherlock, because they were on around about the same time, but I think Elementary is really good. I like that they've made Sherlock into a bit more of a person rather than like a crime-solving meat robot that Benedict Cumberbatch was. And an actual person with emotion. Specifically you did. There were other people as well, Key, who really, really ragged on me for it. Just like, you're an idiot for liking Elementary over Sherlock. And it's like, I don't know what season of Elementary got up to. Is it 7 or 8? But we've had like 1 of Sherlock and it's taken a decade, so Sherlock with emotion is still copyrighted. Kit. Sherlock is not great. Yeah. I mean, there's... yeah. Yeah, it's not great. There's some good, interesting bits. BBC Sherlock, yeah. No joke, the last 2 books gave him emotion. I didn't know that. Kit, that's really interesting. That is really interesting, actually. But, yeah, so Elementary. A close second is there was a series in Britain back in the 90s, and I can't remember the actor's name, but it was an ITV series. That was really good, and I have to show Key it because it was really good. Why the Ace Attorney? Oh, yeah. Oh. Kit with the knowledge. Thank you. Appreciate that. Love a bit of general knowledge. Yeah, so that's my Sherlock Holmes pick. Robin Hood, without a doubt, Disney's Robin Hood. For reasons. Moving on. Had fun with the BBC Robin Hood show? The correct answer is the Wishbone. What is the Wishbone, Sherlock Holmes?
Wishbone?
Okay, Key is making noises at me, which...
The little dresses up as
Okay, I'm looking this up. Hold on. Oh, Wishbone looks adorable. Why have I never heard of Wishbone?
It was my favorite show.
Okay. Never heard of Wishbone. Sherlock 3000 where Watson was a robot. I think Watson was a robot and Holmes was a cyborg. Yeah. Huh. Never heard of Wishbone, but now I am educated. Thank you, chat. Oh, Sleepy. Mr. Holmes is a... I've never seen it. Or I might have to give it a watch. Which one was... Oh, the BBC Robin Hood was like the one which was... Oh, yeah, it was like kind of modern-y. Yeah. That was kind of fun. Didn't last very long. BBC also did Three Musketeers, which is, I know, a tangent, but I really liked that. Yeah. And random fact, I have an old mug, which is Disney's Robin Hood, which you can't get anymore, but it's really cool. But it's a bit small. Needs to fit more tea in. Oh yeah, we can't use iPlayer because we don't pay for the TV license. They'll come and take us away to the tower if we watch it. Questions. Dutch Daddy does. In school, what do you learn about UK history? We just say subscription. That's so true. But Kit, imagine if you had to have a subscription, like as in legally, and if you don't, you can't watch anything else. Like even the program, even the show, even the channels that have adverts, we can't watch live. It's literally a crime. They can literally take you to jail for it if they want. It's such a I don't know. It's such an archaic way of doing it. And I think in a couple of years they'll probably stop, but it's so weird to me that we still have it. Gotta be honest. Plus, TV licensing loves sending me and Key threatening letters saying, we know you don't have a TV license, we're going to come round to your house. Yeah, if you still cable. But yeah, if we watch over-the-air television, it's like literally, nope, stop talking, go to jail. It's weird, Kit. It's really weird. Leo, welcome in. You're awake? Thank you. Also, happy awakeness. Thank you very much. His birth. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're just going through my AMA from my Discord. Had some really interesting questions, which is amazing, and I can't believe I've been going for over an hour already. I would feel bad about it and funding the BBC to the BBC if it wasn't so bad, telling us how to love the toy. Honestly, Sleepy, I don't know. I know a few bits about behind the scenes BBC stuff, and to be honest, don't feel too bad. They'll be fine. We have family that work there, and it made us not want to give them money to... Yeah, that's where I was going. Key says the things I'm not brave enough to say. Also, Font, thank you as well. People were setting fireworks off outside my house last night. Now I know why. Did I miss all my questions? Font, you did. Extra arms was the superpower I wanted. I would move to Wales if I could go anywhere. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a train driver. And what was the other one? Oh, what's my current boring human superpower? Relaxing voice powers. Yeah, I asked chat if they thought it was a an actual superpower, and the consensus was kind of yes. So yeah, extra arms. Only problem with extra arms? Extra deodorant needed. Doctor Who on Disney Plus. Ooh. Extra armholes on shirts. I hadn't thought about that. I was thinking that because it's a bit freaky when I was walking around, I could just fold my extra arms around my chest. And then I suppose it would look like I've got boobs. But that's not a bad thing. Anyway. Where were we? Oh yeah, British history. In UK history in school. Yes. Like you have 4 at all times? Yes. 4 arms, so like Machamp. Machamp or Robin? As in Batman and Robin? Does he have extra arms? Oh, Nico Robin. Yeah, I don't know your anime comics. Yeah, Nico Robin does have extra arms. No, permanent multi-arms. Yeah, Stitch. That's another one. There you go, there's loads of good examples. Oh god, Key is happy. One Piece is back. Matter is too old to know about your mangoes and animals. I'll have you know. I was doing mangoes before it was cool. Where was I? Okay, UK history. Let's do that one. In school, UK history. It's kind of boring. We mainly do... We do the Tudors. So we do a shitload of Henry VIII. And like Henry VIII's wives. And all of that. And then... the Norman Conquest in 1066, we do like a lesson on the Great Fire of London, and then it's all World War One and World War Two poetry. At least, that's what I got. And I'm like, why? It's why? Installing a deep hatred of Henry VIII into small key? Yes. Title, exactly. War poetry, World War One, World War Two, which we learned a bit about the Americans, but not a lot. I think in Wales we did a bit more about the Norman Conquest because there are so many castles from that era in Wales that it's like, well, it's a shame to have them, you know, just sitting around going to waste. We may as well teach the kids about it and take them on a school trip every so often. So... maybe a bit more about Normans, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we did a little bit about castles and what the differences are and what's a Mott and Bailey castle and all of this. I had specifically world history years which England had a lot of major impact in the world for a while. That's kind of cool. It's interesting to know what other people learn about England, but in British schools we don't sort of learn that much about other nations' history, and I think we really should. Because there's some real interesting stuff. Our history class wouldn't shut up about Louis Riel? I don't even know who that is. We were never taught about India and our time colonizing it. No, we weren't. It's like one of the worst periods of British history. It's like, yeah, we won't teach them that. My world history is very Eurocentric. No, Kit, absolutely not. We didn't touch it. And I don't know if that's changed with people who've been to school since me, because it's been a while. But yeah, it's like, we didn't touch that. We don't touch slavery. Yeah. Like, socially, they're things that are really important to cover. And they just don't touch it. It's like them teaching us... Wait, do they teach you the Civil War or not in the US? Because I learned about the Civil War when I did my American history degree. And I did loads of that. States' rights. Ah, I get you, I think. Yeah, and yeah, British history seems to, well, it's taught, it's like glossed over. Like all of the rubbish stuff we did, glossed over. But yeah. So that is British history for us. Footnote to learning about Queen Victoria. Oh yeah, I didn't really learn a lot about Queen Victoria. Teaches about the American Civil War, but they definitely whitewash it a lot. Yeah. I can imagine that they would. But yeah, it's Tidal. But yeah. General note, I think we should be more honest with kids about history. And be like, hey, there's stuff our country's done that we're ashamed of and we don't like talking about. But we're going to tell you about it so it doesn't happen again. But yeah. God, history, man. History's really interesting, though. I do love a good history documentary. Be more honest with kids, period. Font. I knew you'd say that, but yeah. Absolutely. Please, please, local national governments, let us be honest with our kids. Yeah, we need to be real honest. Oh, the South. Yeah, that's just my take on it. Ooh, Texas. We have a lot of friends in Texas. I think the thing is with a lot of history, there's a lot of bad, but there are some good bits as well. Which is nice to know, but you know, give us bits of both. Tell us all of it. The warts and all history of the world, please. Oh God, Key. All my exes live in. Isn't that a song as well? It is a song. But yeah. Key, you gotta do it. Pastryman had another... Oh god. Loads more questions from Pastry.
Why are you the way that you are?
Thank you. Also, welcome back, Kai. Had Key ever given you a tarot reading? Yes. Key has done a couple of tarot readings for me, which were very nice. Who's straight? Anyone who wants to be. You can be whatever you want in this chat. Oh, dude. Nexus, that does not sound pleasant. Stay safe out there as much as you can. And yeah, I really hope the world starts getting a bit more, I don't know, progressive. That's my hope. Liam, hello. Thank you. Thank you very much and welcome in. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh, Lady does tarot readings as well? Yeah, Key's done me a couple of tarot readings and they've all been really quite nice and very helpful. I'll say that. Wow. Finished work not long ago and I'm bushed. Fair enough. Well, enjoy a nice relaxing rest of Sunday. Honestly, Leah, it's way better than when I was younger. Like, I remember it being loads worse being bisexual. Like, I literally remember it being worse. And it's like, yeah, it is getting better, but it needs to go faster. I was reading posts from teachers about students from 20 years ago. Students are way better. School bullies called me the F-slur. At least they knew sooner than I did. God damn it, Leah. But yeah, I think the world's moving in the right direction, but you know, can we go a bit faster, please? I would like to, you know. Actually, talking of school, when I was at school and I had my sex education, bearing in mind this is Britain, it was actually, I don't know if it was illegal, but it definitely wasn't a legal requirement to talk about same-sex couples in British sex education. I think it was illegal. I would have to check, but it definitely wasn't talked about. Called a girl sometimes by my friends. They also knew sooner than I did. Kit. See, all of these people who are accidentally being right by thinking they're insulting us. That's it, section 28. Thank you, Sleepy. Sleepy's real bright. Sleepy knows this stuff. But yeah, so it is definitely better than it was. Oh, Pastry's got a good question. It's kind of a good question, but also I can't really answer it, so I'm going to have to... It's like half my life. All right. God. I'm going to have to adapt your question. Sorry, Pastry, because Pastry asked, Vegemite good, bad, or overrated? I've never tried Vegemite. I have been told, and I might get shouted at for this, I've been told it's very similar to Marmite, which I have tried, and we do have here, and I really like Marmite. So I think Vegemite, question mark, Marmite, good. Hashtag Marmite Stan, exactly. Yeah, I think I'm going to assume Pastry was going for Marmite, but I know they're different. So, because Marmite is made out of Guinness yeast, and Vegemite I'm not sure, but I've been told they're sort of a similar vibe. So, please explain what Marmite is like. Font, have you ever, when it's really hot in Florida, have you ever gone out and licked the tarmac? It's a bit like that. But you put it on toast. It's like salty, dark, savory jam. I want that on a t-shirt. I know that people don't like it, and I know... Don't tell people Marmite. It does, though. It's very... It's quite bitter. And I think it tastes a bit like tarmac. But I still like it. My local council have banned me from going anywhere near roads because I just keep eating the roadsides. It's so salty. I used to like putting it in spaghetti, which now I realise is weird, so I'm not going to do it anymore. Marmite is ass. Not a fan then, Nexus. But yeah, I love... I like Marmite a lot. I have some in the cupboard. I might have some on toast later as a birthday treat. Oh yeah, you can't have a spoonful. The amount of people I've seen on YouTube who are not necessarily even American, but people who are not British, who are like, oh, I've been told to do a taste test of Marmite, and they spoon it out. I'm like, oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no, you've done it. Yeah. Pastry also asked, how many questions can I ask you before I get annoyed? Lots. I'm very patient. Why is the sky blue? Well, the sky is blue because of the way light from the sun hits the gases in our atmosphere. And the gases in the atmosphere basically filter out all of the other colours. And because of the way our eyes work, we can only see the blue from the colour spectrum. I think. It's something like that. Are there any urban legends you believe in? Tidal, how do you do this? Tidal? Why? How and why? The sky isn't real either? Kit, don't tell me it was made on a soundstage by Stanley Kubrick, because that will blow my mind. Oh, we got delivery. Oh no, what do we get?
Toilet roll.
Toilet roll? Oh, it's a birthday miracle. We've got toilet roll. Birds aren't real. Don't. I love the birds aren't real movement. Are there any urban legends you believe in? Oh, there are. Urban legend I believe in? Birds. Australia? Australia is the urban legend you believe in? There's an Australia is fake?
Yeah, the flat earthers think Australia is fake.
Oh no. Okay. Listen. You all can believe whatever you like. I respect your views. But Australia's real. Stop it. Urban legends. There's... Oh, God. I know that there's one that I believe in, and I can't remember. Australia's a soundstage in Texas. Oh no. The best conspiracy is that JFK didn't get shot. His head... Oh god. Oh hi Chica. Welcome in. Better late than never. Good to see you. I got the bunny man around the corner from me, walking distance from events. Do you know what? Hold on. Let me check. I know there was one because I looked up. Because we were talking about urban legends in work. And I know there's one. I think a lot of our urban legends are about hauntings, mind you. Probably. The Vancouver child kicker. Is that real? Oh, one of those serial killer legends. Kit, that's kind of awesome, but also terrifying. Thank you, Chica. Thank you so much. God. I don't think there's any urban legends I really believe in. There's a lot that I want to believe in. To quote the X-Files poster. Like... I like the urban legend about Polybius, which is the arcade machine that the US government made to test its effects on the mind, and it ended up killing people or something, but it was never a thing. The home of the legendary Garfield Eats? There's a serial butt stabber at the mall. Okay. I said thank you to Chica. Oh, I said thank you to Chica. If I didn't say thank you to Chica, thank you, Chica. I am... Okay. Okay. Are conspiracy theories and urban legends the same? Key, I would say no, but if you go to any urban legend sites, they kind of tend to mash them up. And are like, instead of it being, here's a paranormal myth, there's a ghost or whatever. By the way, not a big believer in ghosts, but yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but yeah, they tend to overlap now, but I would say no, urban legends are different. Urban legends are like... Urban legends are like, oh, there was the person who was driving their car and the murderer was in the back seat. That was really badly told, but you know, that kind of thing. Or, oh, what's the one? The Night Stalkers? The things with the long legs? Fresno Night Stalker, yes. Oh, Mothman, that's another one. Don't believe in it, but... So, butt stabber real? Bunny Man was an urban legend. Okay. I was like, wait, Bunny Man was a butt stabber in the mall? No. Cool. So yeah, no urban legends I believe in, but... Night Stalker is a D&D monster too. It is. And also I think a... synthwave band. Or is it a song? But yeah, cool idea. I just like the name Fresno Night Stalker. Isn't the Night Stalker the name that they gave to that serial killer, Ramirez? Anyway. I've been watching a lot of true crime, or listening to a lot of true crime podcasts in work this week. And I'm sort of vaguely remembering. Dance with the Dead has a song called Ah, there we go. Thank you, Leah. Night Stalker was a serial killer in 70s California. Yeah. I think the Night Stalker, if it's Ramirez, he was also on America's Answer to Blind Date. I think. I've been listening to lots of true crime podcasts. I'm half remembering a lot of different serial killers for reasons. Chupacabra. Goddamn, urban legends are wild. I love the creativity of people, but also, yeah. The Chupacabra or the Goatsucker. That's another good one. But yeah, I love the imagination of people, but I also am like, every time I hear an urban legend, I'm like, there's always a grain of truth somewhere, isn't there? And what is it? Changing my name to Go. Oh, damn it, Leah. Pastryman asks again, what is your favourite British idiom? Probably Backhand car doorman. Favourite British idiom is probably... Ooh. That's tough. There's lots. I don't like, but I think having a Waz is really funny. The Queen. Don't be besmirching the Queen in here, Leah. We'll put you in the tower. Also, Chica, enjoy your lurk. Thank you for popping in. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you have a good one. Yeah, having a Waz, as in to pee, because I have no idea where it comes from, or what it means, or why anyone says it. Don't know if you know this about me, but I hate the rich. That's a shocking twist for this season finale. Need all the British idioms? Let's see if I can find... I don't know if anyone... Probably loads of you watched, actually. Did you watch the Achievement Hunter videos, which was Gavin... Yeah, 2 of the AH crew had to guess the slang, which was correct slang from Gavin, and he made 2 up. Sleepy. We say whiz, does that have to be so similar? Yeah, it's like that, Kit. But it's Waz. W-A-Z-Z, I don't know why. Also Sleepy, agreed. Those were probably some of my favourite bits of Achievement Hunter content. Like, apart from all the Ray stuff. But I thought that was brilliant. Okay, so some British idioms. Some of these are rubbish. There's a list here online, and one of them is Elvis has left the building, and it's like, how is that a British idiom? How is that a bit? Yeah, exactly. On your Todd. That's a good one, Tidal. On your Todd meaning on your own. On your bill. Oh, Key said it. Yeah. Elvis has left the building. What the fuck? Yeah. Well-known British idiom that's been around Britain for hundreds of years. Elvis has left the building. Dude, all these lists online have been made by people who don't know what British is. Oh, got him. Right. Do you all say off your pop at all? Yes. Yes, I do. I usually say it to my parents. That is brilliant use of on my Todd. Oh, Butty. Butty is weird because Butty in England is a sandwich. But in Wales, Butty is a friend. And also a sandwich. Not both at the same time. Not a friend sandwich. Although I'm sure there are some people in Wales who've had a friend sandwich. But yeah. Oh, Sleepy. I'm catching up on chat. Sleepy, I see your curl one out. I hate that. Matto, you don't pronounce the T's in Butty. Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. Is that what they call group activity? Yes, they do. Friend sandwich. There's one that I like that my sister uses and I use sometimes. Yeah, you do. I say Butty because I'm Welsh. Non-practicing. I'm allergic to the letter T. God damn it. One I like that I use very rarely and my sister uses a lot is a load of old tut, which is something that's rubbish. And I think if anyone watches Ashens, the YouTuber, he says it a lot too, because he buys things from the pound shop and he's like, oh, here's the usual old tut from the pound shop. I say a load of old tat. Yeah. Or a load of old tosh, I've heard as well. Yeah, a load of old rubbish. This idiom means other idiom. You're getting it, Leah. Poundland Christmas dinner in a can. No. No. But yeah. Poundland Christmas dinner in a can. Skiving and bunking off. Yes. Nothing says happy holiday. Yeah. For those that don't know what Poundland is it Poundland or... It is Poundland, isn't it? It's like a real cheap shop. Everything is dirt cheap. And they keep stocking things on their shelves like Christmas dinner in a can. Bunking off doesn't sound appropriate. Bunking off is to leave... Usually describes leaving school early, but it can be used for work, like you just sort of... Yeah, skipping school or skipping work. You're there and then you leave. That's what bunking off is. Otherwise known as... Well, skiving is more... You're meant to be doing something, but you're not doing it. So if you're like at work and you're like, I'm just going to sit on this box for 3 hours and do nothing, you're skiving. Leah, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for popping in. Great to see you. Poundland is my bedroom. I made up a phrase the other day and I'm never going to be able to use it, so I'm going to tell all of you in chat. So if this ever comes up, feel free to use it. And before Key says anything, I don't know why I came up with it, but I thought it was funny. And The phrase is, I call my bedroom Disneyland because all the rides are great and there's someone in there dressed as a furry. So, you know, if anything comes up and you're like, if you want, feel free to use that. I'm not ever going to be able to use that, so... Key is not impressed by that. How will I ever use that? I don't know. I don't know, Liam. But if anyone's ever like, oh, I call my bedroom the Circle K or whatever, I don't know. I am Say So. 5850, that's me. What did you do to our bedroom? Nothing. And that's why I'm never going to use that phrase. Keep that one in the chamber. Yeah, locked and loaded. Don't know what ride you're going on. Listen, for some reason Circle K came into my head. What is a Circle K? That's a great question. Circle K is a convenience store / gas station, which I came across when I went to California. I don't know. I call my bedroom the Circle K because you can get pumped full and then get a snack. I don't know. Sex words, but not for me because I'm Say So. Not a super common one. Next question. Yes, sorry. Kia's like, shut up. Stop it. We were still on British idioms. That wasn't even a question. I don't even know why I went there. How did we get there? Anyway. Dishy. That's a British idiom. To mean, like, very attractive. Oh, pissed. Not angry. Drunk. Christ on a bike. That's a good one. Or are you just saying that, Key? I can't tell. Both. Okay, well. Larry. Larry, L-A-I-R-Y, is someone who is loud, brash, angry. If you verb a noun, it means drunk. Lazarus. Ooh, got a question in the chat. I have one last question from the Discord, which is Queen Leo of Animals. And then I will answer the question from chat. Kai, thank you. Any major fears? Yes. Fire. In all seriousness. Trolleyed, Xboxed, gazeboed, all means drunk. Yeah, major fears, fire. I'm really, really paranoid about my house catching on fire. And that's probably my biggest fear. I'm okay with heights and animals. Maybe spiders. No, not spiders. Maybe daddy long legs is. Even though they're not scary. We did have a heater catch fire that one time. That's true. That was kind of scary. But I do what I always do when something catches fire, and that's open the window and throw it out. Yeah. It was kind of funny. and everyone was fine and the house didn't catch fire. But yeah, that's my major fear. If you were to ever take up speedrunning, what game do you think you would run? Kai, you're fine now, Street, not my problem. What's this? This is fire. Yeet. Kai, yeah. If I were to take up speedrunning, what game do you think I'd run? I actually have some speedrunning records for Lawnmower Simulator, and I would actually quite like to go back to that. Because I really enjoy Lawnmower Simulator. I was thinking of playing that while I did these questions, but you guys are so funny. You're taking up all my attention. I love it. But yeah, I would do Lawnmower Sim mainly because it's the kind of game you're not meant to speedrun, but you definitely can. Also, it's super relaxing. It's really quite good. I had a kid once who, when the superintendent was visiting, noticed a fire in the microwave oven and said, "There's a fire," and calmly took it out and put it in the parking lot, and I'll never forget him. But oh my god. Oh my god. That's complete opposite. I used to work in a call center, and I worked at a call center for an electric and gas company. Can you speedrun my lord? I don't want to do it. On my way. You can count on me. Actually, do I still have my safety goggles? I do have my safety goggles somewhere. I was just like child. I worked in an electric and gas company, and they used to keep doing checks to see how we would react to a suspicious package in the building. So what they would do is like leave like holdalls, like gym bags or little boxes randomly in the office. So they gaslight you. Yeah, exactly. Because they were like, because the correct response is to go, "There's a suspicious package. I'm going to go and report that to the nearest manager or member of staff to call security and go and check it out." But one time they left a gym bag on the stairs of the building, and my deputy manager found it, and her response was, "Oh shit, that could be a bomb." So what she did was she picked up the bag, ran downstairs into the parking area, which was open, not like a multi-story, but it was an open parking area, and she literally drop-kicked the bag into the middle of the car park. And when she was asked why she did it, she was like, "I thought it could have been a bomb." And they were like, "And that was your response? That was your measured response to thinking there was a bomb, not to even just run out and throw it or run out and put it somewhere, run out and literally kick off, just drop kick this bag like a football." And she was like, "Yeah." Yeah, also throw it into the middle of the car park, which is full of cars, which, if I remember, cars are full of flammable materials. And do an explodey. But yeah. Some people, hey chat? Some people. Unreal. Unreal. Anyway. But, lovelies, that was the end of all the questions. Dear friends, gas explosions aren't as dangerous as a bomb, but fair. Yes, no, they're really not. Like, it's more I'm thinking of the chain reaction. And it would just be a pain. Because my car was parked out there and it would have been burned. Yeah, so that was all the questions from the Discord and the one from chat. So thank you, everyone. If you submitted a question, and thank you, everyone, for listening to me waffle for like 2 hours. Holy shit. 2 hours of me waffling? You people are saints. Dear friends, you wonderful people for hanging out with me. Just listening to me chat rubbish. Thank you. Drop kicking bombs is actually how the bomb squad does it? Yes. I heard about one bomb there was one in the UK somewhere, and they found it in someone's garage, and they were like, okay, let's spray it with high pressure water from a fire engine. And it was like, okay, interesting. To be honest, I've not been in an office. Sleepy, you're very lucky. Yeah, I don't know why my company were like really paranoid about it. I think because their security was rubbish. There was one time I was working late at night and someone, just a member of the public who is unhappy with their bills, managed to get into the office with a baseball bat and was just looking around for someone to hit. And it's like, yeah, your security's not good, which is why they made such a show of it being like, this was the same one that told me to get good over your asthma. Yes. This is the same company. I have quite a number. I have quite bad asthma, and I used to get really ill. So if I'd get like flu, I would be off for a couple of weeks because it would be really bad. There was one time I was off for a month, but every time I would go off, my work would be like, yeah, you can't do that again or we'll fire you. And I was like, you can't fire me because of being ill. And they were like, we're going to try real hard though. Was it at the time the UK was having a number of bombs? No, this was quite a while after, because we had a lot during the 80s and early 90s. But yeah, it was way after that. Pesky anti-discrimination laws. I know. And I went into one of the meetings with my union rep and they were like, well, the union rep was like, well, what are you doing to help him with his condition? And they were like, we're helping him realise how important it is not to be sick by telling him we'll fire him if he doesn't stop being sick. And it's like, you had a lot? Yeah. We had, actually, this is probably, I'm not going to go into it too much because it's really political, but the IRA was an active terrorist organization, and there were a lot of bombs that went off. Oh yeah, there was one on the tube and one on a bus. That was real recent. Not real recent, but in the 2000s. I think it was 7th of July, actually, was the tube one. But that was after 9/11. And that was like a continuation of that campaign. Terrible stuff. But yeah. But no, we used to... There was a time when I was really young. Yeah, that was Al Qaeda rather than the IRA. But I remember when I was really young, there was a point where in the UK they basically boarded up all of the mailboxes, so you couldn't send mail because bombs kept getting sent through the postal system. So they were like, well, no one can send mail now until we work out a way to stop that from happening. And in our train stations, they took away all the trash cans because that was another thing. People would put a bomb in the trash can in the train station. So for years we didn't have trash cans there. And now we've just got like transparent see-through bins. Yeah, they're hanging transparent bags. But there was a while that it was just like nothing. Weird times. Yeah, weird, scary times. Again, way better in the UK now. Way better. I'm off to adult. Jen, enjoy your adulting. Thank you so much for popping in. Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Crazy, we just don't make changes when things happen. Kit, yeah, I was talking about this with someone the other day because... Oh, do I want to talk about it? No, it's real politically charged. Don't worry. Here's about guns. Screw it. We all know my opinion on them, and everyone's got an opinion on them. I know there are arguments for and against, so yeah. Probably not going to go there. Imagine adult. I know, right? I can't believe that I'm even more legally an adult now than I was yesterday, and I still feel like a child that just needs big trousers. God damn it. Adulting is a scam. Honestly, adulting is what you make of it. I think that the way I am and the way a lot of people I know are, we know we've got responsibilities, but it doesn't kind of make us, if that makes sense. It's not like our reason for being. Like, I feel a lot of, like, my parents. Uh-oh, Adio's in trouble. Poor Adio. Yeah, I feel like people like, even my parents' generation are like, when you get to an age, you've got to do grown-up things, and that is it. Just grown-up things forever. May or may not have partly been my fault. Yeah, maybe, Liam. We'll see. I would really love, because of course we have a lot of American friends in chat, I would really love for them to have social health care, because there are quite a few people who I count as friends now who are like, I'm sick, but I'm going to have to work something out because I can't afford. And that kind of makes me sad because, you know, they're my friends and I care about them. And I really want them to be well, so, but yeah. Don't put us in a room together. I had a kidney stone and waited 27 hours? Kid, no. And by the way, this is not me being a smug British person saying, oh, I have social health care, because some of that has its own problems. I would just like it. I would just like for that for some of my friends, please. Some of my friends in America, just please give health. Because I think there's this sort of... There is this sort of level of British person who's like, oh, we've got social health care, we're great. And I'm like, yeah, cool, but people who don't have it could do with it. Oh my god, Fawn. No. Oh, that sounds horrible. Ugh, health stuff. Hey chat, would you like to know another fun fact about me? When I was 16, I did work experience in a hospital, and they gave me a white coat and everyone thought I was just a really young doctor. It's a matter of being able to go when you should. Yes. Like, I mean, it doesn't even... Yeah. I mean, even if not 100% free, just really affordable, please. But yeah, I did my work experience and people kept thinking I was a doctor. And God, you could tell this was a different time, because I was 16 and one of the doctors was like, oh, since you're here on work experience, they were like, yeah, do you want to take blood out of this patient? I was like, not really, because I haven't been to medical school. So, no. Oh. It was just weird, but, like, yeah. Dude, they did say, oh, if there's a... Wait, did I go to a surgery? I didn't go into a surgery, but I did go to a procedure, which was using a defibrillator to correct someone's, what is it, arrhythmia, when your heart has an irregular heartbeat? But it was like the first time they'd used it in a UK hospital, so it was a big deal and everyone went to look at it. And it was so weird, because it was like, okay, we're going to stop this guy's heart, and it's like, okay, this guy's dead now, we're going to bring him back to life. And then they did, and he woke up and he was literally like, is it done? That is what it's used for. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, for some reason it was the first time it was used for like a... like not an emergency situation in a UK hospital. Weird times. Why was your work experience in hospital? It does not restart hearts. It does not. Contrary to popular belief, it does not. I was... I can't remember. I think in the UK you get to do work experience, and it's like, if whoever you can find work experience with for a week, you get to do it. And for some reason my parents were like, you should go and be a doctor. We found you someone who will let you go in a hospital. Doesn't it zap zap and make it alive again? Wait, what did I count? Somebody's killed to no, they had arrhythmia, so they had an irregular heartbeat and they used a defibrillator as a treatment to regulate their heartbeat. But yeah, no, it doesn't make alive again. I mean, not in the way we think. It's not like, oh no, their heart has stopped, quick, put electric through it. And the heart's like, oh, electric, I'm working again. It's not quite like that. That's goofy. That's fair enough. But no, it's real freaky, and it made me realise I did not want to be a doctor anymore. So, isn't CPR like bash, bash, kiss, and then okay, Sleepy, I never want you in an emergency situation with me. No offence. You're very nice, but no. And Kit is exactly right. There are stories of people living for much longer than expected because someone continued with CPR. Like, you know. But also, anyone who's watching this and maybe lurking, none of this is medical advice. I think the breathy part is for drowning. I think it's for drowning or obstruction of some sort, as I believe, which is better than the Victorian method, which was to blow smoke up someone's arse. True. So weird. Medicine is so much better now. The most useful thing is recovery position? Potentially. Oh, that's an idiom. Can we try the smoke thing? No. No, we can't. Look. I call my bedroom Victorian River because someone's blowing smoke up their ass. God. Unless there's a spine injury. Yeah. Basically, I was a fire marshal in the university when I worked there, and it was like, if you find someone injured, just don't... I'm not naming our bedroom things, Key. Our bedroom is called our bedroom. I'm just saying, if anyone wants to say what their bedroom is called, there's another suggestion. Hold on. My bedroom is called my bedroom because it's my bedroom. Kai gets it. Yeah. Kai is so no nonsense. God. So weird. Font, why? I love having the little poker friends appearing on Just Chatting, isn't it? Yeah, I thought it was a nice little idea. I think it follows over to the overlays as well, but it's just small and right next to me. But yeah, it was really good. Anyway, chat. I think I'm going to do a quick poll. Going to do a quick poll in chat. Oh, thank you, Key. And yeah, thank you all for chatting with me. Also, can I just say, as a general thank you to everyone in my community and everyone new who's joined in, just for being so reasonable as you are, like, just being nice people to chat to, and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Just being really pleasant and welcoming, and, you know, just brilliant people. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be honest, there still is a time every time I start a stream, I'm like, oh no, am I going to get someone being awful in chat? And you guys are always wonderful. Like, I never think it about any of you, but I'm always worried about someone coming in. But, you know, I think we've been very blessed so far. You're all great. Much love to all of you. You're fantastic.